By end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get consistent inbound qualified leads through organic content plus paid ads in the next 90 days. And I know most of you are stuck right now getting the leads, especially through content, not able to target the right ICP or able to convert the views into clients. But this system is exactly going to give you as much clarity as possible. It doesn't matter if you're scaling a B2B agency, running a SaaS or selling info products, because this strategy works across all of them. And that's the beauty of it. So I'll just straight away jump into it. And if you don't believe me, look at Shelby Sapp. She sells sales program using her content. Iman Ghazi, multiple businesses across every industry possible. Ayman Arab scaling his agency as well as his coaching program. Alex Hormozy, multiple businesses again. Right? Barsum Zia, he scales his UMax app, right? AR completely through short form content. Ritesh Varma as well makes well over $40K every single month just by teaching people AI, but also he runs another agency where he sells AI automations as well. So not just that, I've used a similar strategy myself as well. Started the journey in the August of 2024. Somewhere scaled my first brand to 13K plus followers, but it had some problems. So before the system, right, it had no clear direction, no strategy, just random content, no backend systems in place at all, which resulted in no cash flow, no leads, and inconsistent and bad quality sales. But in 2025, I made sure that I nailed the system, did the complete background work, the backend systems, clear direction and vision, completely implementing the strategy that gave me an inbound flow, which is very consistent, helping me scale 2 offers. One is done for your content and done with your consulting offer as well, especially to help business owners. The best part, I didn't even do my outreach, no hard selling, no money spent, completely pure organic content with some boost posts, which led me to close over 24K worth of deals in just the last month alone, running a multi-5-figure agency and scale my consulting offer to 6 figures ARR. Now, let me show you the exact step-by-step guide that I followed and also used it for my clients as well to generate thousands of dollars with just a couple of thousands of followers. The first one, the main step, is basically figuring out your ICP and your ideal viewer. And for example, for my content, it was entrepreneurs trying to scale their personal brands to build their business, and also B2B companies trying to get inbound using organic content. Now with that, I went to as much deep as possible when it comes to the demographics, the geographics, psychographics, income level, the problems that they're facing, and also the dream outcome. So after that, that gave me an idea of what pain points are they actually facing. So don't know what content to make to get inbound for the business, viewers not converting their paying customers. So I mapped out all the pain points and went again as deep as possible. Now this also gave me the dream outcome as well. Like, give them a clear roadmap, like all the solutions that I need to offer them to take from point A to point B. Now this mapping out the ICP gives you an entire content strategy and makes content very easy for you. Because right now, with the same problems and the same pain points and the solutions that you're going to offer, now you're going to craft a content bucket. So first of all, what I did was have inspirational creators because I don't have to reinvent stuff. So what I can do right now is, take inspiration from creators who's already crushing it in their space. For example, Systems and Authority. I took inspiration from Matt Gary. From content marketing, I took inspiration from Zeta. Cohen again for building AI content systems, and Jack Kravitz for authority, connections, and community. Now what I did was combine that together to tailor according to my own voice and mapped out 2 important content buckets. One was building authority. The other one was completely hijacking attention. A lot of entrepreneurs, what they do is they either focus on building authority by sharing value-based content, or they only hijack attention by chasing trends or doing vlogs, which gets some millions and millions of views. But even if one of the pillar is missing, what ends up happening is you get traffic, but they don't convert. But if you're only making content on authority, you won't get traffic again. So you should have a good mix of both of them in order to actually monetize your brand. So first of all, when it comes to building authority, I focus on delivering as much value as possible. So it's usually divided into multiple, funnels, which I'll get back to it when I come back to the sales funnel architecture. But I was talking about the SOPs, the framework, step-by-step playbooks for personal branding, actionable tips on personal branding as well. So this bucket positions me as a content expert and not someone random. And again, for the hijacking attention, right, I used to document my journey, vlogs, day in my life content, mindset shifts, and lessons. Now this gives me an ability to connect with my audience, and connection is one of the biggest factor that also drives sales because people usually buy from people. And something that I've used, which a lot of people also miss, is using trial reels. Trial reels is a goldmine that a lot of people don't really look at. So what I did was basically create low effort content, 10 or 20 pieces every single day, driving over 100K or 200K amount of views every single month. Now, what this does is attracts my ICP because I've already mapped the pain points before, right? So I'll be making content, very low effort content on these pain points in my, caption related, B-roll related videos. Now, this gets me over, 100K plus views every single month. That also gives me around 5K plus followers consistently, right? And once this is done, once you have all of this together, you figure out the winning formats. Whether it be the value-based content, you figure out some winning formats and then run paid ads on that. So you boost the content using Instagram, and you also make pain point related meta ads that are targeted and retargeted to the people who visit your profile. Now, what this does is basically creates more authority and also gives them a call to action to your low ticket offer. For example, here, there's another, resource or low ticket offer, which costs around $10, right? So you're basically giving out free viral hooks to people. And this is a low ticket offer where people can buy immense value. And it's a low ticket offer. Now, what this does, again, builds trust because you are going to see exactly how the low ticket offer helps you to scale to high ticket offer as well. So when you go to the sales funnel architecture, this is exactly what you see. From top funnel, middle funnel to bottom funnel. This is exactly the customer journey. Right? When I say top funnel, it's usually the content that we produced before using the content buckets I told you about, and also stories. Stories are the key factor in converting your viewers into your customers. This is where the major conversion happens because you target their pain points, give them authority, show them the proof about your testimonials, your results that you've got in other clients, and then have a clear call to action that leads them to the middle funnel. And here you have lead magnets that lead them here. The objective here is to basically nurture leads and collect their emails and maybe give them immense value in depth. So what you're going to do is either you take them to a VSL page where you have the entire, copy that will lead them to, booking a call or something like that. Or you also have Loom videos like these that you share them so that they get a clear idea of what you are expert in. And once this is done, sometimes you also can offer free newsletter sign up, which you can post every once in a week. That has immense amount of conversion rate. I think it's one of the highest. It's like 85%. So newsletters, again, a way to win. Digital products, again, to build more trust, authority at scale. Like what Alex Hormozy does, and YouTube again. So you're not optimizing it for virality, but you're only making YouTube videos, let's say 2 videos in a month, in order to take these people to long form content. Now, once this is done, this is where you create lead magnets in order to take them from these middle funnel to the bottom funnel. And this is where the exact offer lies. For example, right now, what I do is instead of going to diverse offers that are not really connected to each other, what I do and what I've observed with other clients as well is basically having a vertical product ladder. So first I start with a low ticket offer. Like I said before, I sell the low ticket offer using ads and also some of my lead magnets that I put on stories and some of my call to action reels as well. And then I could also take them to a paid community where I charge a certain subscription every single month. And then I can also pitch them a middle ticket offer that could be anywhere from $500 to $3,000. For example, I do one-on-one consulting program for them. My highest tier would be done for your content services that cost anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 depending on the deliverables, right? So these are interlinked to each other. The more time that they spend with you, the more trust you build, and the more trust you build, the more money that you generate, and then the more money you pay, the more value that you get. So this is exactly how you build a magnetic personal brand that gets you inbound leads consistently. I'm telling you, this works all the time because I've done. So there are 2 ways again going around this. The hard one has to be where you figure out your own stuff, figure out your own winning formats, the entire systems back together with the value that I provided right now with the video. So you map out the entire thing and then spend some time, waste some money while you see your competition already crushing it out there. And the easy one has to be, hiring someone like me because I work one-on-one with founders, especially to help get more inbound leads for the B2B business using the same framework and the studies that I told you about. But I'll be going very deep into their personalized strategies and also helping them build the entire backend system. Some people do a consulting with me where I completely install the backend system with AI content systems as well, helping them with the research part. And there are also others where I do complete done-for-you services where my team gets in and builds a complete content machine. It's up to you which way do you want to go. If you're interested, if this sounds exciting, something that you were trying to look forward for, there's a link in the description. You could book a call with me or I'll see you on the other side. And if you want to play the other way around, subscribe to my channel. I'll be dropping out value once in a while, and that should be helpful for you. I'll see you. Thank you.